Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Brian Sampson from Dunking with Wolves. I'm one of the co experts over there. Here's my weekly Brian's breakdown that I'm going to be doing here. I'll try to keep it every week. It's going to be where I break down different film sections of the Timberwolves games to talk about what's working well, what's not working so well for the team. And as you can see, I'm just going to do it right here from the own confines of my house. Nice and comfortable, nothing better than that. So we're going to jump into some film work here just to take a look at this Timberwolves game against the Spurs and their opener on what was last night, Wednesday night. So we'll see how they fared. I always like to start out on a positive, so let's break it down with a really great play here in the second quarter. Get used to seeing a lot of this Jimmy Butler and Karl Anthony Towns pick and roll. This time, Butler decides to go away from the pick and roll, and as a result, it confuses the defense just for a second. And because of that, he's able to hit Towns, who's streaking down the middle of the lane for a nice highlight slam dunk. Towns is involved in another nice two-man game here, where Wiggins brings the ball up the court, dumps it off to Towns at the top of the key, and then Towns quick hands it back to Wiggins for a nice little dribble handoff while Towns is setting the screen. Wiggins is then able to rise and fire and knock down a three-pointer, one of four on the night. He actually finished the night at 4 of 5 from downtown land. Here, Andrew Wiggins knocks down another three-point shot. This time the play is made by Jimmy Butler. As you can see, the Spurs defense completely collapses to the other side of the court. They send big man LaMarcus Aldridge over to help, and he's even has 2 feet on that side of the paint. Butler, fortunately, is able to jab step Patty Mills to the left before driving middle, which is a big no-no for every defense. Butler, by getting to the middle, can easily collapse the defense, allowing Wiggins, who ever so slightly relocates, it allows Butler to hit Wiggins for a wide open 3-point shot and another swish from downtown. Here we start out with the first bucket of the game for the San Antonio Spurs. This time it's not going to be a positive result for Minnesota. San Antonio starts out with a simple ball screen at the top of the key set by Paul Gasol. Murray then gets past it and uses a little hezzy on Jeff Teague and then with the blow by. What makes this play so frustrating is Andrew Wiggins is in actually very good defensive position. However, what will become a theme of the game is he loses vision on both the man and ball. His head is completely turned on the ball screen that his man is setting, allowing Murray not only to blow by Teague for the layup, but also to easily go right past Andrew Wiggins and lay the ball in the hoop for two. Not a great way to start out the game for Minnesota. Here's another example of a Minnesota Timberwolves defender losing vision of both his man and the ball. The play starts out with Murray making a low post pass to Paul Gasol and then doing a simple cut to the basket off of that pass. Gasol is able to find Murray for an easy layup because Teague completely loses vision of the ball. I mean, he turns his head as soon as that back of the head is seen by Gasol. He knows that the pass is there, and he gives a simple little hook pass over the top for another easy layup for the Spurs. For the final play, I'm going to break down this pick and roll here by the San Antonio Spurs. This is a perfect opportunity for Minnesota to practice that ice defense that Tom Thibodeau is always yelling about. Butler does a great job of keeping Ginobili and forcing him on the one side of the court he's already on. Towns is where the issue comes in here. Towns is giving him the lane. You see how his feet are perpendicular with the baseline. He's got to square himself up more. So that way when Ginobili drops his beautiful pocket pass in there, he can easily slide his feet and turn his body, which is already facing Aldridge. Instead, Karl Anthony Towns gets turned around like a D-back out on the football field, and Towns gives up an easy wide-open dunk for LaMarcus Aldridge, and the San Antonio Spurs get another easy bucket. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in to First Ever Brian's Breakdown. Don't forget to follow us on Dunking with Wolves. You can find us on Twitter at DunkingWolvesFS. You can also find me, Brian Sampson, on Twitter at BrianSampsonNBA. Make sure to check in next time. I don't know if I'm going to do these on a weekly basis or after every game. We'll just kind of see how the flow goes. But make sure to check us out.